Most people don't know you can steal this ship. That's because when you first get in it, there is no option to sit in the pilot seat. So at first, it looks like it is completely unflyable, which is a shame because it's a Class C ship and one of the best in the game. But as I'm about to show you, there is a way you can steal this ship for yourself. So if that sounds good to you, then hit that like button and let's go. Okay, so to force this ship to land, let's use Mercury as an example. You can land anywhere on Mercury, it doesn't matter, but I just find landing in an area in direct sunlight just a bit easier to see what I'm doing. I'm landing in the craters biome, but I'm pretty sure the whole thing is craters. It's just craters everywhere. Now, as soon as you touch down, you should hear the sound of a ship landing. And since we're on Mercury, there's a high chance this ship will be the Freestar Vista 3, the absolute best class of Vista in the game. And here we go, literally seconds after we've touched down, we get the ship we're looking for. And as we head there, let me just say that the ship that lands will be random, but I've done this method 3 times and each time the Freestar Vista 3 has landed for me. So hopefully you won't need to have to keep traveling to different areas until one lands for you. If a ship hasn't landed after about 15 seconds, just open up your map, fast travel to a new area on the planet and try again. Mercury seems to be the only place where Freestar Vistas will land with regularity, so this is a great place to get this really rare, really valuable ship. So we'll head into the ship and I'll show you why this ship is unlike any other you've encountered before. Firstly, it is absolutely massive, and as you will see, I am about to get very lost, but that's not why it's weird. Why it's weird is that there is still crew kicking around, and one of these crew gives you a quest. They don't really seem all that bothered by my presence, which when you think about it, they should be absolutely panicked by. They just landed on Mercury and now a strange astronaut carrying about 20 high-powered guns has just stepped into their ship and hasn't said a word.
Wish we could just do this on Neon.
But let's suspend our disbelief for now and head on up to the cockpits. Once here, we find the captain and we can enter dialogue with them. He's just chilling out by the navigation table, and he seems to have you confused with someone else, saying that you're early.
You're early?
So this guy thinks you've come to pick up a package, when instead you've come to pick up their entire ship. Now what you have to do here is choose the dialogue option that says, no, I'm right on time, you're late. Make sure you choose this option. This is a lie dialogue option. I'm not actually sure what happens if you select the other options, but this is the option I chose, and this is the one that resulted in me getting a free ship. If you wanted to experiment with the other options, you could always save right before this encounter and try them out, but I recommend doing this option. When you do so, the captain totally believes you and thinks you're the guy who's collecting his important parcel. He hands it straight over to you, and you can actually keep it if you want. For me, I got an epic axe that does 20% extra damage against robots, as well as deals random radioactive damage, which is not bad, but it might be a random roll, so just see what you get. As well as that, he's just straight up given me 2,500 credits, and that is going straight into the pocket. Now here, if you go over to the pilot seats, you will see something very strange, and that is that you can't interact with the chair. You can't interact with either the pilot's chair or the jump chair, and there's no way for you to sit in either and make off with the ship. The devs probably made this encounter so that they've rewarded you with the rare weapon and the credits instead of the ship, so you can't have both, because that would just be too much of a reward. But there is a way we can sit in the chair and take the ship for ourselves. And that's on top of the other stuff the captain just gave us, plus all of the stuff in the ship's storage. We will get to that though, but first we are going to steal the ship. And for that, we first need to exit. So we will find our way to the ship's exit and make our way down all the ladders and through all the corridors that are going to soon be ours, and then run far away from it. Make sure you're at least 250 meters away from this ship, and you can check the distance with your scanner. When you're at least 250 meters away, put down an outpost beacon. The The reason we have to get 250 meters away is because you can't build your beacon too close to other ships. Once this beacon is down, it gives you a handy spawn point right up next to the ship we want to steal. Without this beacon, we will lose the ship. It is a big planet after all, and it's basically impossible to find your exact location again without a beacon. After the beacon, the next step is to travel to a different planet. It can be any planet in any system, so here's one as an example. Travel here, then touch down on the planet. This will trigger a brand new load and sort of refresh everything back at the previous ship. Now head on back to the ship we were at. So go to the Sol system, head to Mercury, and touch down at the beacon. That handy beacon we placed earlier is right next to the ship, so when we load in, we can see it a very walkable 250 meters away. And here is how we can steal the ship, because when we enter, all of the crew will have mysteriously disappeared. They are nowhere to be found. When we go up to the cockpit as well, even the captain is gone and everything is very quiet. But what's even better is this ship has now reset, so if you go up to the pilot seat, you will now find you can interact with it. You can sit right in the chair and steal this ship for yourself. And this is definitely a ship worth owning, because not only is it a Class C ship, but it has some of the best all-round stats in the game. I actually have another Vista 3 which I stole earlier, but this one is a UC Vista 3 in the white and blue UC colours. People know you can steal the UC Vista 3, but no one knows you can steal the Freestar Vista 3. And I have to say, these Freestar colours of white and scarlet are not too bad at all. This is an incredibly rare ship because, to my knowledge, there is no other way you can get your hands on the Freestar Vista 3. This is the only way, and let's be honest, it's a little bit of a glitch, so not many people will know you can actually fly this thing. They would have gone over to the pilot's chair, tried to sit down, found that you couldn't, and just walked off. But let's talk stats. So stats-wise, it's got powerful weapons, really good shields, loads of storage, and high warp, so you can warp around the galaxy at will. Statistically though, it is pretty much identical to the UC Vista 3, so the only thing setting this apart is that unique colour scheme. But we have forgotten to do just one thing, and that's rummage around in the ship's storage. So let's go over and check the storage and see what we can find. And look at that, thousands more credits and some ship parts. So not only do we have those credits and the ship parts, we also have the epic weapon bestowed upon us by the captain and the 2,500 credits he also gave us. Oh, and also a mint condition Class C ship that most people didn't even know you can fly. Not bad at all. So there you go guys, that's how to steal the unstealable Freestar Vista 3 and make its entire crew disappear. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, do leave a like, and for more Starfield guides, subscribe to the channel.